Okay, so let's quickly talk about what Blackmagic just did with this announcement of 12K URSA Mini, URSA Mini Pro. These are the files from 12K, right? Straight from the camera. First of all, and you can see it's 12,288 by 6,480 at 24 frames a second, right? And when you install public beta 16.3, it installs the player, Blackmagic Raw player, and you can see that it previews files so smoothly. This is insane. This is 80 megapixel per frame, 24 frames a second, and it plays no problem whatsoever. And you can see here, I only have a 6-core processor, Intel 8600K. It's not at 3.6, it's actually at 4.6 gigahertz. But as you can see, it's like hovering right about like around 3K mark, right? When I'm playing, you can see that my cores are not really stressed. It's not really doing much with the cores. Maybe like one core does some work, but most of the stuff are GPU accelerated. This is so brilliant. This is so brilliant that Blackmagic does this so efficiently. There's not so many companies. Like look at Adobe. Like their Premiere, it's garbage in GPU utilization. This is 80 megapixels, 24 frames a second. This is crazy how smooth it is. And mind you, I'm on RX 470, 4 gigs of VRAM. This is like low kind of low kind of tier GPU. Look how smooth everything, and the GPU isn't like fully utilized even. So that there is still room basically. And I'm playing back these 12K files, no problem. Nothing drops. It's beautiful. I don't know how they do it, but they have stellar engineers. That's for sure. Look, no problems whatsoever, right? And if you go to into the DaVinci Resolve itself, right, you can see like the timeline, the free clips that we have from them. You can see like when I'm starting to like scrub the timeline a lot, you can see it kind of hangs a little. But mind you, I'm also recording right now, and then GPU utilization goes to 100%, right? But if I am just like playing back, again, no problem. My CPU doesn't work. Basically, everything is done on GPU side, and this is amazing that on RX 470 I can get absolutely smooth playback, no problem whatsoever. This is crazy. This is crazy good, and this is on a 4K timeline. It can't get any more stressful. 12K files, 80 megapixel files on a 4K timeline, and it's so smooth, buttery smooth on a pretty, not pedestrian system. It's an okay system, but this is RX 470 we're talking about. Like 4 years old GPU, which is not that powerful to be honest, and it's doing fine, absolutely fine job. Look at this. Everything is so beautiful. This is so impressive. This is like properly impressive what they've done. And again, CPU doesn't do anything, and even though the GPU is 100% stressed, it's doing fine job. This is properly remarkable. I'm not gonna lie. While if you know like about Red, for example, right? They kind of just had this partnership with NVIDIA to kind of preview their files and blah blah blah. Before that, it was quite a struggle to preview Red files. This is raw files, just playing back, absolutely no problem. And yeah, it's like a beta. I don't know, like it's maybe not so responsive, but again, public beta, just first one. So I guess they'll iron out like a little, see, like if I'm jumping quickly, it kind of struggles a little bit, but again, public beta. But regardless, you can see utilization on GPU. This is beautiful. This is beautiful to see that your GPU is doing the work while you have everything smooth, no problem whatsoever. and I'm recording at the same time, and this is pretty mediocre system relatively to at least the system that Grand Prix used, like Mac Pro, right, with some crazy probably specs. No, you don't need crazy specs. RX 470 right now, the GPU in MacBook Pro 16, not even like high end, not even 5600M with the crazy HBM2 memory, just 55, right, or 5300M. This is probably on par with this card, or roundabout somewhere there. So basically you can edit those files, 80 megapixel files, 12K on your laptop, no problem. This is beautiful. This is properly beautiful. The only thing I wish is, please, Blackmagic, please add, like, if you're using Apple's trackpad, add like zoom in and out on a timeline, because right now you need to like hold control button or command button and scroll the wheel to zoom into timeline and whatnot, while you have like a trackpad, beautiful trackpad that can do pinch in and pinch out zoom. That Final Cut does this, and here they still didn't implement this feature. That would be really nice if they could implement. Please, Blackmagic, please do this. But regardless, yeah, this is as good as it gets. The only interesting thing I've noticed is, because Blackmagic didn't say anything about ISO of this camera. It only said that the native ISO is 800, right? And you can see like some clips they shot like 500 ISO, 800, okay, we're hanging. Okay, that happens. When we try to select ISO, it goes to 3200. So I'm just kind of wondering, is this camera basically just 3200 ISO camera, or does it have like a dual gain architecture, that this is basically that like the first range, and maybe there's like a second range as well that starts, probably like at 1250 or something and goes to maybe 12,800 or something? Or is it just like these ranges and that's all you get? That's kind of just the one sort of question I would like to see. And you can see like in this particular scene, when the model, where did she get to the, yeah, see, like jumping is a little inefficient. Again, I don't know why. Like when you're just playing, everything plays no problem whatsoever, but when you like quickly jump in, it kind of freezes a little bit. I don't know why. I hope they fix it, because it's public beta obviously. But what I wanted to point out is that she's exposed properly, right? It's not like she's not underexposed or anything, and we still have highlights. We don't even need to do any recoveries or anything like that. She's properly exposed, absolutely, right? And you can see the sky, which is insane. Like, this is beautiful stuff. And I think in this clip you could also see, no, maybe not in this one. Was it in his clip? Yeah, you could see he's properly exposed, and I just changed a couple settings. Can we reset? You can see that he's properly exposed. I don't know if they're like using any lights on this side or bounce or whatever. If yes, then it's understandable. If not, this is amazing that it can capture like skin tones and mid-tones basically, but also you can see it has all the highlights. This is just the sun basically, right, beaming, and you can see all the details there. You don't even need to do any highlight recovery. So this is beautiful. And like you just click apply LUT. I guess this is like their built-in LUT for this camera. Like, look, this is already a beautiful picture. You don't freaking need to do anything, and you have all the details there. The white is white, and you can see like in his shirt, there are details there. This is beautiful stuff. I'm super impressed, and it plays nicely, no problems whatsoever. Look, you can see like the sky right there. This is great stuff, and she's moving a lot, so I kind of doubt that they're using like bounce or whatever here, so probably it's kind of natural light. And if yes, this is so amazing. This is so amazing. The same stuff here, you can see that like basically harsh light from the sun, but her skin is exposed nicely. Mid-tones are beautiful. This is great stuff. This is properly great stuff. This is a really impressive camera. And I'm pretty sure it will not overheat like something from C company. Anyway, yeah, I just wanted to make a quick video to show you that it's beautifully, the files itself are beautiful in a sense that they can be edited on pretty much any system. It is so nice. You can select here, you can work with generation 4 or 5 color signs. And yeah, the only thing I would like to know is this like the whole range of ISO for this camera, or if this is just the first dual gain stage basically, or no. In any case, yeah, thanks for watching. And you can see decode quality, full decode quality, right? So this is like full 80 megapixel doing absolutely fine work on RX 470 4GB version, which is like, what else do you want basically? This is beautiful stuff. This is so great. And the fact that you can like on the fly, you know, toggle some stuff and it, you know, applies the changes. This is so great. Amazing work, really amazing work, really impressive. Once again, Blackmagic is doing something that nobody else is doing, and just for for $10,000. For $10,000 they're giving you all of this. 60 frames per second at 12K. Holy shit. 8K, 100 frames per second, 110, right? 4K, 110, full sensor. Damn, this is properly impressive. Properly impressive. I would really love to see what Blackmagic can do with full frame sensor, because this is a Super 35 sensor, and this is what they can pull off. Like, this is crazy, and it would be nice to see maybe one day if they make full frame camera, like URSA, not Mini, but URSA Pro, for example. In any case, thanks for watching, and what do you think about this announcement? Do you like it? Do you like how easy it is to play back and edit those photos and images? What do you think about all of that? Also, like, what if I stack? Just quickly, let me stack it and like crop, I guess. Can we crop? No, what's that? How can we move? Okay, apparently we did something not good. Okay, so the thing is a bit choppy right now. Okay, this needs some ironing for sure. That's a bit too hard for my computer. Okay, what about, can we just move? Okay, thank you. Or whatever, listen. Basically, can it play two? It kinda can, right? But kinda can, kinda cannot. The CPU is definitely doing more work when it's like two streams of like overlaid, right? Minus, let's say 3000. Okay, that's a bit too much. Minus 2000. So that's two clips will be side by side basically, right? Yep. Okay, it can actually do two clips side by side on my pretty mediocre system. Okay, you're not gonna get like all, you know, how's it called, like proper multicam with like 4 8 streams on like such a system, but you can do two clips at 12K 80 this is 160 megapixels, right? on a 4K timeline that needs to be decoded, and the CPU isn't doing like, it's half, right? It's doing half of the work. And this is a 6-core CPU, 6-core, no hyperthreading. What if we add the third clip? Let's say we're gonna move him by 1K, like this. We can do 3 clips. Wow. But yeah, this is basically the limit for the pretty much. Maybe 4 clips, maybe we will pull it out. But the CPU is becoming a little like a bottleneck. Hey, future editing me, those kind of mistakes and glitches that you see on the screen, they were not present when I was recording it. So on my screen, when I was playing back those 3 clips, I did not have any mistakes whatsoever. This is somehow like the file got a bit corrupted in a recording, I guess, or just some mistakes in recording because I'm using Hackintosh, and you know, not everything is absolutely 100% correct. But all of those mistakes that were just on the screen right now, I did not see anything. It was playing back absolutely 100% smoothly without any glitches, any artifacts, nothing at all whatsoever. So just so you know, this is not any mistakes with Blackmagic. This is not any mistakes. It's just the recording got a bit screwed apparently. Thank you. But you can see it still plays back pretty smoothly. Again, utilization fully, but it plays. It definitely plays. Right, like 2 clips, no problem. Third one, it's smooth, guys. This is crazy. The efficiency of Blackmagic Raw, this is great. Oh my god, I can't stop singing praise for them, because this is properly amazing. 3 streams of 18 megapixel, 24 frames per second video on RX 470 and 6-core CPU on a Hackintosh, no less, right? Like, wow. Brilliant job, really impressive. Can't wait to get my hands on that camera. Can't wait to see other people shooting with this camera. Can't wait to see what it can bring to the market and how it will push other manufacturers, because this is properly brilliant stuff. And right now, by the way, right, like remember a couple years ago when Blackmagic introduced this their 4K camera and then 6K camera, pocket cinema cameras, nobody offered RAW. Now Canon offers RAW, Panasonic offers RAW, Nikon, I don't know, do they do this or not? Apparently, probably Sony will offer RAW as well with their upcoming A7 S3, maybe, hopefully. 10-bit, 422, everybody's doing this. Blackmagic pushing the envelope so much. They're doing so much for the industry. This is crazy. One thing I just want to mention at the end is I don't see like how to select higher resolution than this one. This is just a normal 16 version, right? So I'm wondering if it's a limitation of this version, or in general it's a bug, or in studio mode, not in studio mode, and in Resolve 16 Studio you can export higher than 4K. Yeah, probably this one, right? I need to read about it, but probably. In any case, leave your thoughts in the comment section below, and take care. See you soon.